tossing it up really well. And they're doing it in singles. It's a short boundary there, Mikhail. It's not very big. It's about 64 yards down the ground. So if he gets hold of it, it's going to go in the stands.
Ui lại ó bẻ mới sao cây đi.
What Malla does really well is he slows the pace of the ball.
Ui ảo lo nha.
He's had to reach out to this one. Finally a better shot than that this morning. Priyank Panchal's turning it on. The Karnnali Yaks are obliging with the decision of putting them into bat first.
Well, a little lucky perhaps here. Priyank Panchal went down the track, wasn't really there, and then he fetched it from outside that off stump and dragged it over mid-on, getting it in the center of the bat. One bounce over the boundary cushion. So they're looking good, the Yaks.
There's no stopping this man this morning. He smoked it over long on, Priyank Panchal. The Yaks are making merry as the sun shines bright at the TU Stadium. 5 gone, 46 for no loss. Well, a really strong start, a start that will please the Karnnali Yaks. I'll tell you something, it pleases me too, Andrew Leonard here, because if you're watching our pre-game show, we'd love to have a prediction. Myself and my old pal HD Ackerman, HD. Well, he said he quite liked the Rhinos. I thought the Yaks were the team to beat today with the way in which they've recruited. Big fan of two cricketers in particular in this side. Max O'Dowd up at the top, he's a run machine. Najibullah Zadran misses out that time. HD, I think it's good afternoon to you now. This has been a very solid start and much more like what we expected from the playing surface. Lots of runs in it.
Yeah, they've got a great start here. I'm a little bit surprised about team selection. I know you're a big fan of Najibullah Zadran, and he can be a very dangerous player, but Basisto had an extremely good tournament last year with ball and with bat. So I am surprised about that decision to leave him out. But bear in mind, my prediction was based on the fact that I like the Chitwan Rhinos batting lineup, and they have yet to have a bat.
We will joust throughout today and throughout this tournament, as always, HD. All in good fun. Dowd has looked a little out of touch, I have to say. He's just come out of a bit of a dry period with no cricket. The Netherlands international, who's travelled here multiple times, was down in his place of birth, New Zealand, for the last few weeks, just had a bit of time off. I think he was in Fiji on a 2-week holiday with his partner. So a little bit of a juxtaposition between Fiji and here in the Himalayas. Oh, big appeal. This looks very good to me. Given not out. Now my question is, what is this missing? Kamal Singh Airi was certain. It looked so good. It skidded a bit low. Remember, there is no DRS. I promise you Kushal Malla would be sending this upstairs if he could. How is this being given not out?
Oh my goodness me. Well, unless the standing ump felt that there was a little inside edge, but otherwise you would think that that's going straight on to hit the stumps. It's certainly not going over the top. But the bat and the ball were very close to each other. So maybe a little inside edge.
Helped around the corner. Gonna add a little bit of insult to injury. Really good right from Max O'Dowd. Great awareness. There was a bit of juggling going on. Two fielders down there, and a thumbs up from Priyank. to his opening partner. The 50 comes up.
Well, they came in from absolutely everywhere for that appeal. It wasn't just Irie that was appealing. There was a backward point, there was cover, mid-off. Oh my goodness.
Just everything looked good, didn't it? Often the player's reaction will tell you everything you need to know.
You were talking about Max O'Dowd sort of having a bit of a dry patch. I was fortunate enough to do a series between Bangladesh and the Netherlands in Bangladesh a few months back, and Scott Edwards was asked at the conclusion of the series at the post-match presentation, when's your next match? And he said, I have no idea.
That, quite simply, is the fate of many associate sides. I thought that was brilliant that Bangladesh brought the Netherlands for that 3 T20I series back in September. It was a weakened Netherlands side, almost a Netherlands A. Dowd and Edwards were there. Edwards was here last year at the NPL. I can't believe he's not being picked up for this season, but his great pal Max O'Dowd has. That's the end of the power play. The Axe have dominated it. 51 for none. Pretty pleased look, Karnnali Axe bench, including the Scottish all-rounder there, second from the left of your screen. I think he's been taught a few of the local tunes there. Mark Watts has been here twice with Scotland, I think. Definitely was here back in 2023 when Nepal played 2 extraordinary ODI encounters here. That was part of that Monty Desai inspired run of 11 wins from 12 that captured the attention of the wider cricketing world. A safe save. The player of the tournament, he is back, but he's changed colours. He's changed from yellow to orange, and I think he is a fantastic acquisition. Just wonder why the player of the tournament wasn't brought back to the same side. Maybe there was a bidding war involved. Definitely in demand, safe save. The very
According to
fine
the
all-round
management
cricketer, Batambo.
system, the blocking your words chat in the live. More in the live.
त्यो रनमनमा चाहिँ नि क्लोज चिन्दा क्लोज हैन हैन के भने
There, that's missed the leg stump and deflected back onto it. O'Dowd is battling here.
He just hasn't picked the length here.
ब्लक हानिन्छ सिधी भन्छ
That's too full to pull. I mean, that's stump height. It's probably best served. I know he's a natural striker of the ball, but probably best served just trying to get off strike because Priyanka's played really well.
He won't give it away. He has a great ability to get what I would call ugly runs. Quite often we see him in ODI cricket at the top. Back in Europe, there was 2 series this summer for the Netherlands. One there in Rotterdam and in Voorburg and in Amsterdam, and then the other in Scotland. And throughout both series, he looked horribly out of nick. He ended up as the leading run scorer for the Netherlands across the 2.
Well, that's what good players have the ability to do, is not throw it away when they're not at their best.
I promise you that he has the ability to catch up. 16 off 21 is not the start that he would like, but Priyank in his first innings here in Nepal has looked really good. 4 overseas players that each 11 can go with. Another piece of bowling, just dragged his length back, so it'll be a single to round out the 7th. It's 54 for none.
इसेमा पैसा नि पठाउनु है
Really good
98
crowd that is enjoying the most perfect cricketing weather. It's probably, what, 21, 22 degrees. Not quite at capacity yet, but I'd imagine as the double header kicks in, you see the
अम्मा
Kings come
त्यसले
into
ओल्डो
action
खाने भने तिमी
against the Avengers this afternoon. Under the
त
floodlights, we are going to be full to the
उल्टो खान्छ नि
rafters.
के
A
भन्छ
reminder, the only way to get tickets, you cannot buy them here in the gates anymore. You've got to download that Calty app
स्पोन्सरको
and get
नाम
on,
लेखेर त्यो टी-सर्ट
be a
भरि
part of this festival. As Mala's going to continue. It's been a power play that's been dominated by the bats.
And dominated by Priyank, the overseas. He's played some lovely strokes to take him to 37 from 20. No doubt's played his part, but similar to what Tripathi did yesterday, while Ben Charlesworth was going crazy. Just ensured that there wasn't an early loss inside that power play.
He's a very clever bowler, Kushal Malla.